The 25-26 college basketball season moments away from getting started here in Highland Heights, Kentucky. As we talked about earlier, the 55th year of college basketball here in Highland Heights, the 14th year in the Division I level, and the 11th in the Horizon League. Ball is in the air, tip controlled by the Cougars. And the college basketball season here in Highland Heights is underway. Out front, Robinson for three, and he got it. Cale Robinson, we expect to see a whole lot of that this year. Get past right side, O'Day for three, and he got it.
Yeah, our guys were so excited for Mitch when he hit that three. I thought we were going to get a technical. We had like 6 dudes on the floor. And so I think that says two things. One, it says a lot about Mitchell Minor, right? He's been a great part of our program, very impactful in his role. In terms of the energy that he brings every day and just the kind of young man that he is. But I think it says a lot about our guys, too, that they were so excited for him to do well. And not only the big three, but then followed up with another bucket attacking the basket. So probably should have let him score late. Normally if the game's, in hand, we don't do that. But I just got told after the game that Mitchell would have got another bucket. It would have been the school record for all-time points. So that'd have been a nice thing for Mitch to have as a parting shot as a senior. But really happy for Mitch.
At Barleycorns, we create an atmosphere you'll love for the experiences you'll remember. From special celebrations and laughter with family, to electrifying games and victory laps with friends, we help add that extra sizzle to your new favorite moments. So get over here and enjoy the best scene in town. Barleycorns, your neighborhood sports bar and grill. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Kemba is committed to you, a valued member. At Kemba, you are more than just a number. We understand your needs and are dedicated to helping you meet your financial goals. We are here to support life's biggest moments, like opening your first checking account, buying a house, or a new car, and everything in between. Kemba is your one-stop shop for all your needs. At Kemba, you are more than a number. Kemba Credit Union, your trusted next-door financial partner.
At Penn Station, your ears may hear, and your craving deep inside hears.
Premium meats grilled with fresh sliced veggies, topped with cheese and served melty hot, straight from the oven. You craving what I'm craving?
Earn rewards you crave with Penn Station Rewards. Earn points redeemable for free subs and favorites like fresh cut fries, fresh squeezed lemonade, and more. Penn Station.
Love your sub. Earn rewards you crave.
Road dogs! Marking ahead, man. Road dogs! 2:35. That clock just went off.
It's a little hectic, but it's good. It starts off with food and packing and getting everything onto the bus that we packed up. So it's usually a little hectic, but the guys have good energy and they're excited, which is always a good thing.
I mean, there's definitely a lot that go into a road trip, a lot of packing, a lot of things that all the guys need, and then just making sure that the coaches are all set with everything. Luckily, we have a great group of managers that help us out with that. We go through double, triple check. We have a checklist. We have bags that are labeled with certain things. So just making sure that we have everything that we need going into a trip. Obviously, there's a lot that needs to be done, but we kind of have a good routine now. A lot of managers, a lot of all hands on deck situations. So after the first few times, we kind of get a groove going, and then from there, it's kind of like the back of our hand at that point.
Here last year, me and Max came in, and we were the only ones here, so we had to learn the ropes. We had to learn everything, make our processes of how we're going to do everything, and then when the other new guys joined us, we had to teach them that as well.
Look at you.
We were solely just the compression and the jerseys yesterday took us over an hour because you have to check and then double check and make sure everything is correct on the individual loops. Everyone has a specific list of what they need on their loop, so we have to make sure it's correct for everybody.
It's a lot of things that I like to try to hide and not let everybody know like what's going on and how much work goes into it, because they don't need to know it. They just need to be able to go out and play a basketball game. So we try to make it as smooth and as easy as possible for those guys, but yeah, they probably don't know everything that goes on. Making sure the bus arrives on time, so contacting the bus driver, sending them pictures of where to park, and then, getting on the bus. Then we travel down. We always make a gas station stop. The fun one was Tennessee. When we went to Tennessee, we stopped at Buc-ee's, and that was a great experience for our guys. So we did that, and then making sure we get to the hotel after the gas station stop, and getting checked into the hotel, getting to our meeting space, getting everything unloaded, but just making sure everything that's been planned and has been booked just carries out, and just executing everything.
It's definitely early. We start probably around 6 a.m. on the road. Me and Trey will wake up, get the shoot-around loops together, hand them out to guys, make sure the guys are awake in the conference room with their breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. So in terms of like getting food together, gear for shoot-around, pretty hectic.
I think road games are different, right? Because you're leaving the comforts of home in every way, your normal routine, and so we try to create a sense of urgency with how we do everything. And I think our team, our travel team, so to speak, that does all the behind the scenes and takes care of all the details for it is obviously a really big part of that.
I definitely always make sure to show my appreciation to them, because I know that stuff's not easy. Having to wake up early, having to make sure things are on time and stuff like that. So yeah, I really appreciate them. Always show my gratitude for them, for sure. So, yeah.
They're very appreciative. They let us know. They're very down to earth. They let us know, and they talk to us like we're just another guy on the team. Really, it's great.
They're great. Very mature group of guys. Make my job a lot easier. We always get compliments out on the road about how well-mannered our guys were and respectful, which as the only female on staff, that makes my heart really happy, but I know it makes our coaches happy as well, because then it's a good reflection on our program and what we're about.
To have a quality Dobo, Madison Garrett is, in our minds, irreplaceable at this point with the job that she does, just running our program and keeping us all in line and on schedule and on task. And, as a head coach, one of the things that I really need from staff members, whether it's assistant coaches or managers or Dobos, is I need to know that if you've got your area covered and that's handled. Because I've got enough other things to worry about. And, we're really fortunate right now to have somebody like Madison, our two managers, Trey and Max, do such a great job. Max Johnson, our strength coach, pitches in on some things as well in his role. Ryan Peterson, though he's an assistant coach now on the floor, still handles some of those things for us. And I think the biggest thing is we want our team to reflect our staff. And that starts with everybody being willing to sacrifice and give in order to do whatever's necessary for things to go well. And that group that takes care of all that for us really does a fantastic job of that.
Cross court by Goresger. He'll lob it to the basket. O'Day went way up and 6'3" on the alley-oop by Tennessee along the sideline, but they saved it to O'Day. He'll go to the basket. He takes it to the goal. He laid it in and draws a foul.
Jim, he only had one shoe on.
A nice stutter move left side of the lane by Ethan Elliott. Elliott gets it off the glass and scores, ending that run.
You know, I think the biggest thing, you know, especially early season as a coach, obviously you're playing to win, but you're also looking for areas that not only need to be improved, but what's going to be a long-term challenge for us if we don't really address it now and start to make some decisions and some improvements. And for us, it kind of confirmed what I was concerned about heading into the year. Playing with great physicality. We've definitely improved our athleticism, our length, but playing with great physicality on the defensive end and rebounding the ball at a high rate on both ends. We've actually done a really nice job offensively and even defensively, you know, in a couple of the games. Tennessee's a little unique situation with them having 6 guys, 6'11", and a 3-man that's a 6'11" lottery pick. But I think those are the two things that I'm really looking at early on. I feel like all the other stuff will come and maybe be a little bit more of a gradual process, but there's a real urgency for those two things to improve. Total team effort tonight. Really good to see so many guys with double-digit minutes and double-digit points. You know, huge assist number. We wanted to get better at taking care of the basketball. I thought we did that tonight. Much more conscious effort to be better with the basketball. And again, this is a team that, you know, has the opportunity, if we can stay focused for 40 minutes, to really do some good things. And that's going to be an ongoing process. That's not going to be fixed, you know, in a game or two. But I thought overall our focus kind of from media to media was much better than we saw on Wednesday night. And so we've got to keep building on that while we continue to improve on a lot of things.
At Barleycorns, we create an atmosphere you'll love for the experiences you'll remember. From special celebrations and laughter with family, to electrifying games and victory laps with friends. We help add that extra sizzle to your new favorite moments. So get over here and enjoy the best scene in town. Barleycorns, your neighborhood sports bar and grill. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Kemba is committed to you, a valued member. At Kemba, you are more than just a number. We understand your needs and are dedicated to helping you meet your financial goals. We are here to support life's biggest moments, like opening your first checking account, buying a house, or a new car, and everything in between. Kemba is your one-stop shop for all your needs. At Kemba, you are more than a number. Kemba Credit Union, your trusted next-door financial partner.
At Penn Station, your ears may hear, and your craving deep inside hears.
Premium meats grilled with fresh sliced veggies, topped with cheese and served melty hot, straight from the oven. You craving what I'm craving?
Earn rewards you crave with Penn Station Rewards. Earn points redeemable for free subs and favorites like fresh cut fries, fresh squeezed lemonade, and more. Penn Station.
Love your sub. Earn rewards you crave.
Player interviews for the Darrin Horn Show are provided by Penn Station.
I think the obvious thing is a level of athleticism with the way that he plays. And he fits really well with how we play, right? He's a dynamic defender and he's terrific in transition. And I think what we're finding is he's a really good basketball player too, right? He can really do some good basketball stuff as he continues to learn how to do it within how we want to play and how he can excel doing it. He's shown some really good efficiency, which has been was a real concern based on his numbers last year. But I think the other thing that he does, Rick, is he brings a level of confidence and maturity and experience to the floor because he's played a lot of college basketball, you know, and he's been counted on to be a guy that is expected to produce night in and night out. And I think as we see him grow as a guy that takes a lot of pride and gains confidence and being an elite defender and an incredible energy guy with his athleticism, you're going to see a guy that's going to get better and better as the season goes on.
Man, it's kind of like I be having like so much adrenaline running and like so much momentum, so I don't really like it in the moment. It just happens so quick, but then after, like I definitely like rewatch it a lot. So yeah, it's definitely a good feeling though, you know. So yeah.
I think it energizes the team. I think it energizes the player too, so that now maybe he's even more locked in on some of the non-highlight things that are important to playing well and winning. And I mean, let's be honest, those are two plays that we either haven't seen at all or haven't seen much of in our time here. And so it definitely brings us a different element that is exciting in a lot of ways. This is going to be a really fun team to watch. People are going to want to come out and see this team play in large part because of the athleticism and plays like Donovan has made already. I think you're going to see a lot more of those.
I definitely want to be the aggressor when I step into the game. Credit to Max, he's done an incredible job with us in the weight room this year. So yeah, this summer I really wanted to just get stronger. Obviously, I'm already a physical player, so I just wanted to add more muscle to myself, and I feel like I've done that. So that's allowed me to play physical as I need to. So yeah. Just maximizing my opportunities. Obviously here I feel like I'm playing with a lot better guys. So just being able to maximize my opportunity. Looking to find guys too, not just be a scorer. Looking to get myself going in different ways, other than scoring the ball. So yeah, I feel like that's been the difference in the adjustment for it. So. Maybe like sophomore year summer, I figured okay, maybe I can really do this. That was kind of around COVID and had a basketball goal out in my little backyard, so I would always be shooting on there. So that's kind of when I figured out that's really what I wanted to do. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Kentucky a little bit because it's not too loud or anything like that. It's kind of got the whole lot of trees and stuff. And I would say it reminds me of Northern Kentucky in a sense too, because downtown Dallas is like 25 minutes. Downtown Cincinnati's like 10 minutes. So it's like you can kind of get the best of both worlds. But definitely love my hometown. Shout out 817 for sure. Yeah. I got 2 older brothers, and I got a younger brother and a younger sister. And yeah, my younger brother wants to play football and basketball, so he's always trying to do that. So yeah. I'm actually the first collegiate basketball player in my family. My uncle played college football, but yeah, I'm the first college basketball player in my family. I got 2 older brothers, and I got a younger brother and a younger sister. And yeah, my younger brother wants to play football and basketball, so he's always trying to do that. So yeah.
Unbelievable young man. Really, his mom Ruth is a fantastic lady. He's clearly been well trained. He's a guy that's a good teammate. Takes coaching really well. Is a really intelligent kid that is very process driven. Can really take what you're telling him, process it with a level of maturity, and really go out and try to execute it better. And so he's been a blast to coach. And I think in a way that's a really pleasant surprise, and not that we didn't expect him to be that, but the truth of the matter is, like we've talked about so much, Rick, in today's world, on a week or 2 week recruiting, sometimes in the portal, you hope you know what you're getting and you think you are, but to actually be getting that and then some from a character standpoint, like we are with Donovan O'Day, it's just he's been terrific, and I think the combination of his talent, experience, and his character and willingness to work and get better, you're going to see a guy that's going to really make some strides playing for us.
I feel like maybe for my mom, she always tells me to be nice to everybody because you never know who anybody is or, how anybody feels or anybody goes to. So I don't know. I feel like that's maybe something I'm just born with, or how my mom raised me in a sense. So, yeah. When I'm away, I love taking naps, and I love to watch Netflix and play the game. Honestly, it's pretty simple, but I really love doing that. I'll find a new movie, or I'll play the game with the boys back home. So.
Do you have a favorite show that you're watching or that you have watched?
Beauty and Black.
Beauty and Black?
Yeah, Beauty and Black is definitely a good show that I've been watching. So. Yeah.
What about your favorite game right now?
2K.
2K?
2K, yeah, 2K25.